Okay, what's up, y'all? I'm coming to y'all again because I want to try to get this head right. Okay, especially the people that's poor, that don't have a lot of money. Even if you got what you consider as a lot of money, I want to try to get you on board on what's really going on. Okay, I was listening to this guy. I think his name was Mr. Midwest One, and he was explaining how the government gave Elon Musk billions of dollars. He went on to say how the United States is also giving other countries billions of dollars. And he went on to say how 1 billion would put 2 million in each American pocket, each person in America pocket, if they just would just give America 1 billion. Okay, so I like to touch on that because the money ain't what it is. Okay, and it's gonna be hard for you to understand this because you're looking at billion, you're looking at a dollar, but a dollar is not worth a dollar. So $1 billion is not worth $1 billion. Okay, that is where we need to really understand that it's not what we think it is. It's not what we see. Okay, so in 1971, the government, Tricky Nick, a Republican, stepped up and said, hey, we're not going to have the dollar on the gold exchange anymore. At that point, he devalued the money that was given to the American, what was set up for the American people. And as years went by, the money went to deflating. So now the dollar is like dirt cheap. Okay. So it's not what you think it is. It's not $1 billion. It's not a billion. If a dollar ain't a dollar, how can $1 billion be $1 billion? So a lot of people would say, well, if the money ain't worth nothing, how come I was able to go and buy this house? And how come I was able to go buy this here car? You didn't buy the car. You didn't buy the house. What you bought was debt. Okay, and you're gonna end up paying a lot more money than what you agreed to. It's gonna just the interest alone gonna eat you alive. So people spending the money and they think that they're coming out with something, but they're not coming out with anything at all. You know, you ever seen that uh donkey? They got like a stick and they got like an apple on the end of the stick, right? And so they dangled the apple in front of the donkey to get the donkey to move. Okay. But every step that the donkey take, right, he never get close to the apple. The farther the prize go away. That is what's going on in America. We're moving towards something, but we never reach it. You know what I'm saying? We'll never reach it because of the value. We don't have value. We need value in America. Okay? Okay. What the need of working your entire life and never having anything worth anything. You'll have to work at least 30 years of your life just to own a home. Now the cars is up to 70 months, probably more than that, to own a car. Okay. What I'm trying to tell you is it's all a dream. It's not real. So that's why I come on here and stress that we need to move to increase the value of the dollar. If you can give someone $60 billion, you can make sure that the people in the United States have something to look forward to their work. You can't do that because you're so stuck on cheap labor. You want us to work, but you don't want to pay us what it's worth to work the hours that we work. Okay? So to kind of make it where you can understand is the donkey and the apple dangling in front of it. If you can understand that, then you can understand what's going on in America. So I'm hoping that, we can get some people to, really realize this, and that we can, get the people to move towards trying to get more. We ain't worried about him. Let's hear that Donald Trump is doing. He called himself making the government smaller. That's not the problem. The problem ain't the government. We don't care what they do. If before this here time here, we never cared about what the government do up there. As long as we able to eat, and prosper in America. But now we seeing that we can't prosper. Okay? Because the value of the dollar is so low. So I need people to